AWS can gag way better than we can, and they proved it at their first rehearsal at Eurovision 2018 this morning. Hungary was on point, and we need to talk about it. Are you ready? Let's do this! Oh my goodness, you guys. They brought the heat, and I mean that literally gasoline, kerosene, I don't know what it was, but there were some big flames in the air shooting to the sky. This has been a grower for a lot of people, and I think it's only going to grow in their estimation after this rehearsal. The lead vocalist, Urs, has such charisma. Yes, he's angry and aggressive and pained, but ultimately he's conveying emotion, and people are relating to that emotion. He, of course, is singing about the death of his father. There are bridges, a bridge to the afterlife perhaps, I don't know, but this does feel somehow spiritual, somehow more than just post-metal. He's literally running around the stage. When he has that note where he's crying out goodbye, he's literally running around the stage. He doesn't slip. It is so powerful, not forced and gimmicky. It feels natural and organic. It's like he's being himself. He is barefoot, like our last barefoot winner, Amelito Forrest. And also, there's some close-up shots of the drummer who is showing off those gym-honed biceps. We can't deny, they know that he's good-looking and telegenic, and the camera is consistently going to him. They're singing backing vocals, two of the bandmates who weren't singers previously, and they're nailing them. They're hitting them. They sound great. This is going to the final. Yeah. This is going to the final, and I think this could really surprise. I'm not thinking top 10, I'm thinking top 5 if the lineup is in their favor, etc. This is so good. Kusunum, Seipan, Chocolome, Sia, you slay.
There's something in the air perhaps, because just watching it, and I don't know what it is, and I'm sure that I'm overreacting a little bit, but Budapest in May next year, maybe. I don't know.
Let's do this.
There's just something about it, and the entire way through with the pyro, there's the crowd surfing moment. There's just an air that's created because they're so authentic. That's the thing. It's the direct opposite of Waylon, where Waylon went completely inauthentic to his style of music with his staging yesterday. And the fact that, the lead singer here today, when he's running around, so many other people have been on that bridge and then run back around and done this and that. But because of that aggression, it's like he's just like working it all out in his head, and he gets back to the center, and then all the flames. It's just amazing. And there was a point where I kind of was like forgetting about the song. When we were doing the Wee Wee Jury, I was kind of like, oh yeah, Hungary. There's just something about this that feels special. There's something really special about that performance, and I think it probably won't win, and that is probably an overreaction, but I think top 10 it really should be, or at least the top 5, because that was superb.
Power.
Yeah, this is the kind of song that I would never, ever in a million years voluntarily switch on outside of it being in my Eurovision playlist. Because when you listen quickly, it's just noise. Yeah. But it is considerably more melodic to some of the kind of rock entries that we've had, that they've been less abrasive, but there's more melody to it than if we think of Montenegro 2016 or Georgia 2016. There's more to it from that point of view. And the staging is very impressive. There's a lot going on with the fire and everything, and it's very engaging. I don't think it's a winner's stage, but I do think it's a stage that we will see again in the grand final. And I like the comedic element. It's like the pyro, it reminds me a bit of, sometimes in cartoons where a cartoon character might get struck by lightning and catch fire, and then it runs around screaming, and because he's in his bare feet, and he's like, ah! And he's up the bridge, and it's kind of, I don't know if that's I don't think it's supposed to be comedic. I don't know if that usually happens at metal concerts. I've never been to one, but it does look very funny. Because he's just run, and he's doing this really guttural noise. I don't think, though, the bare feet, it's not a sign, because Raika also had bare feet and she came last.
Darn it.
But yeah,
The blue hair cancels out the raw feet. Bare feet.
one thing, there's kind of the element of risk as well. Not only will they catch fire because there is a lot of fire and there's flames shooting this way and that way, but he might slip when he's running up the bridge because he's got no shoes on. But yeah, it's a fun entry and it's going to be in the final.
Yeah, I gotta say, people at parties, I just always think back to the UK, what will happen? People may laugh at the screaming, but they will still feel that emotion underneath their giggles, and they will vote for it more importantly. This stands out as a genre, as a song, as a stage show. Even the fire stands out from the other fire. You mentioned Malta earlier.
Yeah.
This is
so
like
much better.
the rapture, y'all. Everything is going up in flames. I think this is just amazing. I can't say it enough. This is more than a song. This is a story.
Yeah.
Final thoughts.
The camera angles, literally, like, I don't actually think there was anything. The only thing they needed to watch was the crowd surfing moment. They kept on missing it, but then they fixed it for the final run through. Camera angles on point, pyro on point, vocals, everything was right. That was the best run through we've seen of anything so far.
It's stage ready, ready to go.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much more to add. It's going to the final. Will it do top 10? Maybe. I can't see it doing any higher because I don't know, it's hard to tell because the public can't downvote a song. So it's the kind of thing that people who are very passionate will vote for it. People who really dislike it won't vote for it, but they can't vote against it.
And you just have to look at Lordy. You know, the hard rock Hallelujah was not fair enough. They had the gimmick of the costume, and it was a bit more
That was
fun.
a much more accessible song. It was in English, and you could imagine it being sung by a pop singer if you took away the lyrics.
Look, my final thought, this is a delicious goulash spiked with whiskey. I am feeling real good. That's what we think. What do you think? Are you excited for Hungary's chances at Eurovision 2018? Can you not wait to see this live? Let us know here on the wiwibloggs.
Subscribe, switch on the notifications by hitting that bell.
And burn up that like button.
Oh, we will see you later. See ya, see ya, see ya.